coming at you live with another video. Man, I got to talk about this Mark Henry situation. I'm a little late on this topic, whatnot, but I'm going to go ahead and call it out regardless and give my take about what Mark Henry was saying about Vince defending Vince McMahon. So that got to be called out for sure. So wait for the first person to hop on. I'll go ahead and get right to it. All right, what's going on? Okay, all right, Retro Kid. We got Retro Kid in the building. All right, what's going on, bro? How you living? All right, man, I want to give my take on my, hey, hit that like button, man. Hit that like button while you're at it. Hit that like button. But, yeah, man, I seen Mark Henry give his take about Vince McMahon, and I don't fully agree with it. I mean, I know I don't agree with it at all. I don't agree with it. Because the fact of the matter is this. I don't give a shit what Vince did for you back when you was, when you was wrestling, back when you was in WWE wrestling or whatever. Just like when Vince McMahon put Mark Henry in the damn storyline with Mae Young, I wouldn't have done that. Hell fucking no. No. Vince may have, booked Mark Henry pretty solid, but you can't sit up here and defend this man, and you know the shit that he was doing behind closed doors to these females. It don't matter the fucking fact. The Mercedes and all the stuff he was giving them, all the good money. No, they did it because the money he was paying them. Like, what's old girl name that finally after Vince McMahon against all these allegations? I forgot her name. I think it was Julie. I don't know. But okay. People say, she did it because she was going through hard times and all that. Look, listen. You can go through hard times, man, but when people only want to pay you, yeah, Janelle Grant. Thanks, bro. Thanks. Okay, when Janelle Grant after Vince McMahon or whatnot. Vince McMahon was doing humiliating shit to her behind closed doors, and she was willing to do it and go along with it because Vince McMahon was paying her. You know what I'm saying? And the fact of the matter is, Just Alex, if you know who he is, Just Alex. I used to watch Channel, but you know what I'm saying? He kind of pissed me off a little bit. I was like, man, shut the fuck up. He was like people, jumping down Janelle Grant's throat by her willing to let Vince McMahon do all these humiliating things to her for that $3 million that he said he was going to give her. He promised to give her. So she went along with it. He let him do all. I mean, he did like shitting on her and stuff like that. You let this man do this to you over $3 million, and that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? See, money is not the root of all evil. Money is not the root of all evil. It's what people would do for the love of money. People always use that narrative that money is the root of all evil. No, it's not. No, it's not by far. It's what people would do for the love of money. Big difference. So Janelle Grant was willing to let Vince McMahon do all these humiliating things to her, you know what I'm saying, so she could get that $3 million. But when Vince McMahon didn't give her that $3 million as promised, like he promised he would from the get-go, That's when she decided to oust him because he didn't give her the whole $3 million. If Vince McMahon would have gave Janelle Grant that $3 million, none of this shit would be out right now. None of Vince McMahon's dark secrets would have been out right now. We would still be assuming what he does to these wrestlers, these female wrestlers behind closed doors. None of this would have ever got out. So Vince McMahon has had his share with a lot of these female wrestlers in WWE. We all know that. Like, I'm a massive fan of Trish Stratus, and I know damn well he had his share with her. I know it. But Trish Stratus don't speak out about it, and I can't blame her. So Vince McMahon has done some cruel, humiliating shit to these female wrestlers behind closed doors. And that's what happened because Vince McMahon has power. He has power. The man's a billionaire. So you damn right these female wrestlers was going to do whatever it takes to get that money and get paid. You know? And I'm not going to sit up here and defend Janelle Grant because she went along with it. I don't care what hard, everybody goes through hard times, but if you got somebody that has power and want to do humiliating things to you so you can get paid and live the high life, then you're part of the problem now. You're part of the problem. Because that's how the fuck he screwed her over. He's sucking her. He's sucking her in. That's what you call suckering somebody in. He knew she was having hard times. She needed some money. So he said, okay, if you want this money, I want you to let me do this to you, this, and that, the third, such and such. So she allowed him to. Because that's how bad she wanted that $3 million. So when he only gave her half of what he was half of it, she told on him. So just Alex talking about it irritates his soul or whatever that people, jumping down Janelle Grant's throat, you know what I'm saying? And saying that, she shouldn't have done it. You know what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up, just Alex. You she shouldn't have fucking done it. If she allowed him to do these humiliating things to her, then she's part of the fucking problem too. That's the point I'm trying to get across. Money is not the root of our evil. It's what people do for the love of money. And that's the prime example. And because he didn't pay her, he screwed her over, didn't pay her the whole $3 million, she outed him. She told on him, she exposed him. So for Mark Henry to defend Vince McMahon, look, man, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, Mark Henry. It don't fucking matter the cars and stuff they was getting. It's what this man was doing behind closed doors, and your ass knew it. You knew it the whole time. So anybody defend Vince McMahon is fucking sick. Anybody defend that man is sick. Like P. Diddy, for an example. P. Diddy has power just like Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon and P. Diddy, you know what I'm saying? Vince McMahon and P. Diddy both have power. The only slight difference is Vince McMahon is white and P. Diddy is black. That's the only slight difference, but as far as their power, is equally matched. Both of them are two billionaires. Both of those two got power all over the damn community. Now look at both of them now. Both of them finally got exactly what was coming to them. Exactly. Anybody defend Vince McMahon or P. Diddy are fucking sick. Y'all are sick in the head. I'm glad Vince McMahon has stepped away from WWE. Because over the last fucking decade, he's done nothing but bury a whole lot of damn talent. Only people that he cared to ever put over and put over nonstop was Charlotte Flair, Brock Lesnar. And some people would say Roman Reigns, you know what I'm saying? But at least Roman Reigns was defending the title, unlike Brock Lesnar was ever booked to do. Vince just broke Brock Lesnar to hold the damn title hostage and didn't defend it. He didn't defend it like that. And let's not forget the Money in the Bank. When Brock Lesnar just came into the fucking match and knocked Randy Orton off the ladder and just won the damn briefcase and he wasn't even in the damn match. How the fuck could nobody get pissed off about that? How the fuck could no wrestling fan get pissed off about that shit? Now, I don't have no new current favorite male. I don't have no new current favorite male wrestlers. No, so all of my favorite male wrestlers are legends. No, I like old school wrestling most. These new generation of wrestlers just don't do it for me as being my favorite. So, you know what I'm saying? All of my favorite male wrestlers are legends. I like old school wrestling the best anyway. Yeah, know what I'm saying? None of these new generation of wrestlers don't do it for me as far, know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? None of these new generation of male wrestlers don't do it for me as being my favorites, you know what I'm saying? All of my favorite male wrestlers are legends. I like old school wrestling the best. Anyway, so yeah. And look how he put Charlotte over. How the fuck Charlotte is on the main roster, already Roman's champion, and he booked her to win the fucking NXT Women's Championship, and she wasn't even on the fucking brand. And I'll be gonna say Charlotte can't help the way she's booked. Yeah, okay, I don't give a damn. I know she can't help the way she's booked, but that still doesn't mean I can't call out the fuckery. That still doesn't mean I can't call out the fuckery while I'm not a fan of Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair has a self-titled character. She thinks it's all about her. She thinks the women's division revolves around her. She thinks she's the opportunity at all times. She thinks nobody deserves the spotlight but her. And that's how Vince McMahon booked her. So yeah, people gonna say she can't help the way she booked. Yes, I get that. But that still doesn't mean I can't tell the truth why I'm not a fan of Charlotte and I can't call out the fuckery how Charlotte always gets an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, after opportunity, whether she deserved it or not. Just saying. So anyway, putting Ric Flair Jr. aside, Mark Henry, fuck out of here, man. It don't matter. It don't matter how Vince McMahon paid these wrestling stuff back in the day. The fact of the matter, he's done cruel, humiliating things to the women. And I don't approve of it. Yeah, that may have been getting paid real good back like Mark Henry was saying they driving BMWs and all that. But the fact of the matter, you up here to fucking defending Vince McMahon. And you up here knowing all the humiliating things that he done to these female wrestlers backstage. And you fucking defending this man. Shut the fuck up, Mark Henry. Come on now, man. Would you want this man to be booking if you had a fucking daughter or a wife? Would you want this man booking your wife, you know what I'm saying, to be in all these slutty ass storylines, or your daughter being in these slutty ass, you know what I'm saying, storylines, man? Would you want that shit, Mark Henry? I know damn well you wouldn't. Huh? No, they can't be trusted, man. Hold on, man. Sorry, man. Sorry, man. Sorry, but yeah, I'm back. I'm back. But yeah, no, they can't be trusted, man. No, they can't be trusted. No, they can't be trusted at all, man. They can't be trusted. You know what I'm saying? And you sit up here, defend this fucking man. All the humiliating things that he's done to these wrestling female wrestlers behind closed doors. Like we're talking about the same fucking guy that actually tried to book his own daughter in the storyline to pretend she was pregnant by him. Are you fucking kidding me? Mark Henry is defending somebody that was actually going to book his own daughter in a storyline to pretend she was pregnant by him. Be the fuck for real, Mark Henry. Be the fuck for real, man. Now that is sick. That is sick. And people might say, okay, but you still watch it though? No, because I love wrestling. I love wrestling. And make no mistake about it, I will give Vince McMahon his due. Vince McMahon is the reason why I'm a wrestling fan today. Back in the golden era, new generation era, even the attitude era, although at first I didn't like the attitude era. It took me a little while to get used to the attitude era. Then by 98, I got used to that. Let me go outside, man. So, like I said, back to what I was saying. As far as the golden era, new generation era, even the attitude era, although it took me a little while to get used to the attitude era because I didn't like it at first because it just wasn't the same no more. You know, golden era, new generation era, that's when wrestling was fun. You know, attitude era was very chaotic. You know what I'm saying? They gave no fucks in the attitude era. But eventually, like I said, I didn't like the attitude era first, but I eventually got, you know what I'm saying? I got used to it. By 98, I got used to the attitude era. Then ruthless aggression era. Oh, I love the ruthless aggression era, although they still had the same thing going on at ruthless aggression era like they did the attitude era. They didn't slow down on the, the Braun Penny matches and shit. But I love the ruthless aggression era because by that time, Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio had made their come ups as world champion. And Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio are three of my favorites. So it was a Kodak moment seeing, Eddie Guerrero win the big one at No Way Out by dethroning Brock Lesnar for the undisputed North End Championship. And it was a Kodak moment to see Chris Benoit dethrone Triple H for the world title at WrestleMania 20. You know what I'm saying? Then, when Eddie Guerrero came to the ring with, his undisputed championship title when he successfully retained against Kurt Angle that same night, and Chris Benoit won the world title from Triple H at WrestleMania 20. He was in the ring crying and stuff, and Eddie Guerrero came out there with his undisputed world title, and Eddie Guerrero just stood there and just looked at Chris Benoit, looked him right in his eyes, man, and like started crying right with Chris Benoit. Both of them were crying, and then they hugged each other, man, crying on each other's shoulder, man. That was such a powerful moment for me. That was such a, powerful moment for me because both of those two were always doubted and was told they would never win the big one. They was always told they were going to stay in that mid-card stage as good as they were. Like Kevin Nash, he was hating and fuck Kevin Nash. I know was a fan of Kevin Nash when he was in WWF for WCW, but fuck Kevin Nash because he said when Chris Benoit and Eddie Guerrero became world champions, he said that's when wrestling died. Yeah, so fuck Kevin Nash. And the thing is, both of those two were better champions and way better wrestlers than he ever was. And that's a whole fact. That's a whole fact. Nothing but pure damn facts. Why you think They had Bret to win the title back from Diesel at Survivor Series. Because he didn't cut it as a world champion like that in WWF. He didn't cut it. He didn't cut it. Kevin Nash's best matches was with Bret Hart. But Shawn Michaels made him look good in the ring too. Bret Hart made him look better. You know what I'm saying? Bret Hart is my number one WWF top favorite wrestler. So I like Bret Hart better than Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio. You know what I'm saying? Bret Hart is my number one WWF top favorite wrestler. Also like Sting better, you know what I'm saying, than Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, Mysterio. You know what I'm saying? Sting is my number one WWF top favorite wrestler. So Sting and Bret Hart are my top favorite wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Sting and Bret Hart are my top favorite wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? I like both of them equally. But yeah, man. So Vince McMahon could book matches in the early 90s, mid 90s, and early 2000s. That's when Vince could book matches, even the mid 2000s. But by 2009, Vince completely just went downhill with his booking. He just lost his touch at bookings. He lost his touch. He lost his touch all the way around. And ever since then, bookings got worse and worse. When we watched Raw Monday night and SmackDown Friday night, we saw the same damn thing. The same story, the same tired-ass storylines. Hell, I would even fall asleep sometimes. I would even fall asleep because it was so fucking boring. The pay-per-view matches were so predictable. You knew who was going to win. Every now and then, we got somebody to win it. Every now and then, we got a new champion to win that deserved it, that deserved that moment. But other than that, the same damn people got put over as champion. Exactly. I'm gonna go ahead and say it, man. After Chris Benoit died, that's when wrestling fucking went downhill. I'm gonna just say it just like that. And people can take it out the fuck they want to take it. After Chris Benoit died, yeah, no, so people can take it. Yeah, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say that people can take out the fuck they want to take it. After Chris Benoit died, that's when WWE went downhill. That's when, you know what I'm saying, Vince McMahon bookies went completely downhill after, you know what I'm saying, Chris Benoit died. That's a whole damn fact. That's a whole fact. You know, people say, no, you defending the murder, just, you know what I'm saying? How was the murder your favorite wrestler? First of damn ball, what Chris Benoit did outside of the ring, I don't condone. But that don't got nothing to do with his, you know what I'm saying, in-ring ability and what he brought to the ring as an in-ring performer in WCW and WWF both. So shut the fuck up. Too many people had a block behind Chris Benoit being one of my favorite wrestlers. Yeah, too many people had a block behind Chris Benoit being one of my favorite wrestlers, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And he's gonna stay one of my favorite wrestlers. So anyway, so Mark Henry defending Vince McMahon. Look, man, shut the fuck up, Mark Henry. You talk about everybody speaking against Vince McMahon, but they was, you know what I'm saying, riding on, and they would take, you talk about everybody speaking against Vince McMahon, but that was back then, so, you know, taking that money and riding on, you know what I'm saying, BMWs and all that shit. That still don't got nothing to fucking do with how he was treating those female wrestlers backstage. And you were fucking defending him. The fuck out of here, Mark Henry. Anybody fucking defend Vince McMahon is fucking sick. They sick. Anybody defend Vince McMahon is sick. Mark Henry out here defending this man, you know what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up, Mark Henry. Would you want this man doing this? Would you want this man, if you had a fucking daughter, would you want this man book your daughter to be in the slutty ass storylines? Would you want him to do that to your fucking daughter for, you know what I'm saying, for some damn money? Come on now. I'm talking about the same damn person that booked his own daughter, that tried to book his own daughter, Stephanie McMahon, to be in the storyline with him and to pretend she was pregnant by him. Her own damn daddy. That is sick as you can get. That is sick as you can get. That's it. That is fucking sick as you can, know what I'm saying, get. You know, you got a brother messing with you, you know what I'm saying? You got to, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, brothers and sisters fucking each other. That is sick, man. That is fucking sick. That is worse than being gay. All I don't have a problem with gay people, bisexual people, trans people, but when brothers and sisters is fucking each other and stuff like that, that shit is fucking beyond sick. And fathers messing with their daughters is sick. And Vince McMahon was gonna really book his own daughter to be in the storyline with him and to pretend she was pregnant by him. Come on, man, that is fucking sick as you can fucking get. You don't play like that, especially with your own damn daughter. Damn right, fire upon that shit, man. Damn right, fire upon that shit, bro. That's why I'm glad Vince McMahon is no longer in charge of booking matches. Now, I'm going to be honest about Triple H. Triple H don't really book that different from Vince, but Triple H does book better than Vince. Yes, Triple H don't book that different from Vince, but Triple H books better than Vince. Saw he put Liv Morgan over as champion for the second time, and Liv Morgan has been cooking. Right now, she's at 95 days as Women's World Champion. She needs to reach past 100 days. Like I said, you know, Alexa Bliss and Liv Morgan both are my top favorite female wrestlers. I like both of them equally. But I want Alexa Bliss to be the person to the throne Liv Morgan for the title. Yeah, I want Alexa Bliss to the throne Liv Morgan for the Women's World title. But so Triple H don't book that different from Vince, but he does book a little better than Vince. He put Liv Morgan over as champion, and Liv Morgan is not currently champion again for the second time. She's a two-time women's champion. And he put Aaliyah over as champion when she was wrestling for WWE. He put Aaliyah over as champion to win her first piece of championship tag team gold, right along with Raquel Rodriguez. He put Chelsea Green over to win her first piece of championship tag team gold, and he also put Sonya Deville over to win her first piece of championship tag team gold. So Triple H puts people over. Sometimes I don't agree with the way he books shit, but at least he's putting people over that deserve to get put over. I would give him that. I would give him that at least. So he does book better than Vince. But Mark Henry fucking defending Vince McMahon. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. Get out of here with that shit. Vince McMahon is a terrible human being. I never liked his ass since he screwed Bret Hart at, you know what I'm saying, Montreal in Survivor Series. I never liked his ass since then, ever since he screwed Bret Hart at Montreal at Survivor Series, you know what I'm saying, for the Royal Special Championship. That shit pissed me off. He screwed Bret Hart in Montreal in Survivor Series. And Bret Hart left WCW. And WCW did not fucking know how to book Bret Hart. WCW completely dropped the ball with Bret Hart. They dropped the ball with him. Bret Hart should have never joined NWO. Bret Hart should have been, you know what I'm saying, the main one fighting with WCW. Bret Hart and Sting both should have been the main two ones fighting with WCW. Book Bret Hart to join NWO, and I fucking despise NWO. I didn't want Sting joining the NWO Wolfpack. But like I said, being that both of them are my top favorite wrestlers, I just went along with it. But I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I didn't like it. Sting and Bret Hart never actually captured the WWE championships. It would have been, man, this match would still be, this tag team match would be talked about to this very day if we got Sting and Bret Hart versus the Outsiders at the WWE pay-per-view and they dethroned Scott Hall and Kevin Nash for the WWE titles. Imagine did that, you know what I'm saying, because they were a great team. And then Sting and Bret Hart are my top two favorite wrestlers. Sting and Bret Hart both got the same finisher. You know what I'm saying? The Sting and Bret Hart are my top two favorite wrestlers. They didn't know how to book Bret Hart, man. They know how to book Bret Hart. They dropped the ball with him. You know, Vince screwed Bret Hart in WWF, but Bret Hart was booked way more solid in WWF than he ever was in WCW. And it's a damn shame they dropped the ball with Bret Hart in WCW. That's why Bret Hart shits on WWE so bad to this very day. They didn't know how to use him. Got Bret Hart cheating and beat Booker T. And don't get me wrong, man. I'm not hating on, I'm not shitting on Booker T. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually like Booker T. Especially when he was the Harlem Heat Booker T. Booker T ain't one of my favorite wrestlers, but I do you know it's like you know what I'm saying. Booker T ain't one of my favorite wrestlers, but I've always have liked Booker T, especially when he was the Harlem Heat Booker T. But I like Bret Hart way better. You know, it's like I said, Bret Hart is my number one WWF top favorite wrestler. But they had them, you know what I'm saying, cheat to beat Booker T in matches and shit like that. I ain't like that shit. I didn't fucking like that shit at all. Bret Hart should have been to beat Booker T clean. Now, I'm not saying this shit. It still shouldn't have been a great 5-star match because Booker T was a great in-ring competitor. But Bret Hart should have beat Booker T clean. But I get it, you know what I'm saying? I get it. Even if you cheat to win, you know what I'm saying? The win is the win. So Bret Hart had beaten Booker T before. But he beat him in a dirty way. But like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you cheat to win, the win's the win. But so Bret Hart beat Booker T, but he didn't beat him clean. He cheated to beat Booker T. But like I said, even if you cheat to win, the win is the win. So Bret Hart beat Booker T regardless. But I don't like the way they book Bret Hart, man. Yeah, WCW, they didn't book matches very well. Like, they booked Kevin Nash to break Goldberg's streak. The two main people that should have broke Goldberg's streak was either Sting or Bret Hart. Yes, I said it, and I'm gonna say it again. The two people that should have broken, the two people that should have broke Goldberg's streak was either Sting or Bret Hart. You know what I'm saying? Hell, Kevin Nash said one time to Nikki Cross when he was on WWE or whatever for the reunion, he said he said himself he forgot beat Goldberg. Kevin Nash said himself how he beat Goldberg. So that tells you how fucking much WWE like that booking match. The two people that should have known, the two people that should have beat Goldberg, the two people that should have known, ended Goldberg streak was either Sting or Bret Hart. They would have been perfect. Yeah, man, I was pissed off Goldberg in the Bret Hart career. Because a dream match that I want to see was Bret Hart versus Kurt Angle. But another dream match that I always want to see that should have happened to WCW at least one time. Another dream match that I always want to see. Yeah, another dream match that I always want to see was Bret Hart versus Eddie Guerrero. That would have been a banger. That would have been a 5-star banger. Because Bret Hart and Eddie Guerrero are two of my favorites. You know, although I like Bret Hart better, but you know what I'm saying, Bret Hart and Eddie Guerrero are two of my favorites. Although I like Bret Hart better, but either way, I want to see Bret Hart versus Eddie Guerrero. That would have been a 5-star banger, man. That should have wrestled at least one time in WCW because that would have been a great match. Although Eddie Guerrero, you know what I'm saying, want the top guy then, he was in that cruiserweight division. But let's keep in mind, Eddie Guerrero had great matches with Chris Benoit and Chris Jericho both in WWE. He even had great matches with Ric Flair. So I want to see Bret Hart versus Eddie Guerrero in WCW. That would have been a great match. It would have been a great match, but Bret Hart would have won. I know that for a fact. Bret Hart would have won. So yeah, man. So Mark Henry defending Vince McMahon. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. Get out of here with that. Because I'm pretty damn sure if you had a daughter or a wife, you wouldn't want this man booking your daughter in slutty ass storylines or your wife in slutty ass storylines, seducing men and all that kind of shit. Especially your daughter. And you definitely want this man touching on your damn daughter behind closed doors. So why are you defending him? Why the fuck are you defending him, Mark Henry? You're damn right the people took the money. You know, you're damn right the people took the money and they drove them BMWs or whatever. Okay, They did. Why they did it? Because they did it for the love of money. But that still don't change the fact he's a fucking terrible human being. You want him defending this damn man. Get the fuck out of here, Nelson. I'm Mark Henry. But anyway, man, I done went on long enough. I'm going to bring this video to a close, man. Thanks for watching, sharing your thoughts, man. And I'm going to shut this thing down. It's your boy Hitman D, and I'm going to sign out.